Okay, it is super warm now. I haven't even checked what temperature it is. It's probably like 30 something. The thing is, it's not even sunny, it's really cloudy. But I've been just trying to do some guitar practice. I've managed for an hour. I've got the fan on, as you can hear. But it's a warm one. And my guitar. Good morning, everyone. It is currently Monday. It is just gone 10:15. It's supposed to be one of the hottest days in Britain for a very, very long time today. So I have cut down on a lot of things that I was supposed to be doing today, because I know if I get really warm, I'm just not going to have any motivation to do an awful lot, to be honest. So I've rearranged a couple of things, just keeping things to a minimum today. Going to be staying inside because it's supposed to get to like 36 degrees, which is very, very warm, very uncomfortable for me. I don't mind hot weather and I love being in the sun, but when it's constant, it doesn't really float my boat. And I always struggle to find things to wear in summer. At least in winter I can throw a jumper on, get cozy, whereas in summer I find it a struggle. And I think it's just the ongoing feelings I have with my body, and I'm still trying to love my body as it is, which I do. I've come on leaps and bounds with loving myself and my body, but sometimes the insecurities just come back out again. So yeah, summer brings up a lot of things, and I'm a summer baby, so I should love summer, but yeah, it's not my favorite. Anywho, I'm waffling as I like to do. Just had some blood taken because, like I said, I've not really been feeling 100% the past, it's good couple of months now. My hair's got thinner, which is really concerning me because normally I have quite thick hair. I've been losing weight sort of unintentionally. I've had this sort of anxious feeling in my chest, and it all could be anxiety. It definitely could. I do tend to get myself wrapped up in these little moments of pure anxiety. I've been struggling with my job, obviously not knowing if I've got ADHD or not, so there's lots of contributing factors, so it could well be stress, as well as me trying to pile stuff on top of myself and try and do so much and cram so much in each day, when really I don't need to do that. Even if I get 3 things done a day, I feel like that's a really good way of making sure I get stuff done and I'm taking my time over things. The only way I can describe how my brain works sometimes is I feel like I have an internal voice that's telling me I'm going to run out of time all the time. And I won't. I always have enough time to get everything done, but my brain just goes quicker than I want it to. So yeah, it's been a very interesting couple of months. I'm not sure whether it's just the effects of the grief that I'm still dealing with, especially with Chloe. That's not something that's gonna just evaporate. And although I may look like I'm coping and I'm dealing with things, I do have some down days and I do have some dark days, like most of us do. So yeah, I don't know whether it's a mixture of stuff, but Marianne, my life coach, is a godsend. She's really helping me with things. Gonna look into some other bits and pieces as well to see if I can just slow my brain down. Just really slow it down. So yeah, today is just working on my mailing list. I want to get some bits together just to fire out, just to remind people to pre-save the single and all that sort of stuff. Do some guitar practice if it doesn't get too hot. Lots of those little bits and bobs today. I'm teaching later on this evening, which is fine. But other than that, quite a slow, nice day planned. What is that? Weird. Anyway, it is Wednesday evening and I was supposed to be having band practice this evening, but Dave isn't feeling well, bless him, so we've postponed that. But actually it means I can actually sit and listen to Countryline Radio, where Tim Protty-Jones is going to be playing Loud and 17 live, which is, I don't think it's live, I think it's scheduled. Why did I even say that? I don't know. Anyway, he's playing it from 8 o'clock this evening, so it means I can sit and listen to it, which is very exciting. I'm currently just, sometimes if I'm kind of in a bit of a funk with writing music, I don't try and force myself to write songs. I let them just flow. But sometimes I feel like I need to just nudge myself a little bit. So what I do is I go on to websites that have samples, like sample tracks, and have a listen, see if I can get inspired by listening to anything. And sometimes some songs have actually come off the back of listening to samples, which is really cool. I don't copy them or anything like that, but I just take inspiration from the style and the sounds of them. And I think even actually now I got the melody idea from a sample track I listened to. So yeah, they're really good places to just get some inspiration if there's like an idea or a topic you really want to write about. So I'm kind of at the moment trying to find a piano type ballad, because there's a couple of ideas I've got floating around. It could potentially be quite a deep song, so I'm just being curious about it at the moment because I don't want to delve too deep into those ideas. Very cryptic, I know, but I don't want I don't want to bring I don't want to bring the mood down. But yeah, there's some stuff deep rooted in here and in here that I really want to sing about. But it's finding the right melody and the right words and the right time and right headspace. So yeah, other than that, I've got a load of other topics that I want to sing about and I want to write about. So yeah, in the next for the next 10 minutes or so, I'm just gonna have a little listen before I tune in to listen to the radio.
From 8 o'clock with Homegrown. We've got a scorcher of a show in more ways than one in this incredibly hot week. So let's kick it off.
I never take any of it for granted at all. You know, getting radio plays and people pre-saving and pre-ordering it blows my mind that people just want to hear my music. It's crazy for an independent artist. Just hearing your song on, country line radio and radio stations like that is just, it's amazing. It really is amazing. So I'm going to go and wind down now, maybe have a little guinea pig cuddle, grab an early night while it's nice and cool, back to work tomorrow, and then I'm teaching tomorrow evening, and then see what the rest of the week has in store. It's currently, what day is it? Thursday. Not much has happened this week apart from the radio play and other bits and bobs, but to be honest, I haven't had that much energy, I think because of the heat, and my stomach's been all over the place this week as well. I've just really been having to listen to my body and just rest, and I got maybe 4 hours sleep last night, which isn't ideal, so I've basically just crashed on the sofa. Managed to do some teaching, but that's about it. And I think, I don't know if other independent artists feel this way too, but I always have this internal treadmill that I constantly feel like my brain's on, that needs to just be doing something or keeping busy or making sure I'm on Facebook or trying to find gigs and all this other stuff. But it's just, you need to have time. You need to make space for the miracles, which means time to rest, which means time for quiet. And I've been really honing in on that lately, well, trying to anyway, because my brain's just going so fast that at some point I'm just gonna wear myself out, and I don't want to do that again. I've been there before, I've done it before, and I just can't do it. And we all need time, we all need downtime, and that's how I feel at the moment. That's what I'm doing, listening to my body, chilling out, watching some Netflix, probably have a guinea pig cuddle, definitely have an early night. But yeah, that's basically how my week's kind of been.
Oh, is that nice? Is it? Oh, yes, yes, yes.